Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in today. This is Lizzie B. Gold with Lizzie's Alkaline Kitchen. Excuse my background. I'm getting an oil change and I'm having some work done to the tires on the car. So the signal might be sketchy and I'm in a bit of a different place than what you guys are used to. I'm not in the kitchen. We are just doing a really quick update on a few things. Going to release a little bit of information today. Let's mainstream straight into it. First and foremost, theascensionplace.com. As you guys know, we released the live website in a beta format so that we could get feedback and see what all you all wanted and what all you guys needed. We have gotten a lot of feedback. More than what I actually thought we were going to get. So we've gotten a lot of hits on things that people want and things that people are needing, things that people don't want that they want us to get rid of. And really the good news is that we have been able to take, there was a total of 102 requests that was made. 102. Every person that visited came back with feedback and was able to come back with a request. Every single person. You guys don't understand what that means to me and what that means to Sabian Journeys LLC and Lizzie's Alkaline Kitchen and the Ascension Healing Program. What it means to Learning with Lizzie. We got a lot of feedback on that, guys. I'm so happy. I really don't know what to do. This is going to be the beginning of something amazing for all of us. So, quick rundown. There was about, there was about really close to 75% of a tally done out of the 102 people. 75% of you all are, what's wanted is changed. At first, everyone said they didn't want classes, they wanted products, so we went product-based, and then everyone recently has said, no, we're more interested in the learning. So we have switched that. We're taking all of the products off of the website. There will be no more standalone herbals. There's not going to be any more standalone foraging options. Those are going to be special orders only, and there's only going to be 3 of them available. Everything else is going to be educational based with the option to harvest or have a product foraged with your class. So that change is made already on the back end, and you guys are going to be seeing the changes to that website happen very, very soon. When you visit the Ascension Healing Place, it's going to be 100% educational and informational website, and the only thing that you will see there to purchase is classes. And like I said, we're going to have those 3 standalone foraging products for you guys, and we'll have a few standalones that you may need as far as herbal combinations and just different special requests that I know a lot of different people have. That's still going to be available, but it's all going to change to educational and informational. As far as homeschooling, Learning with Lizzie, that is going to continue, but we are changing it. There is not going to be the option to do in-person homeschooling right now. If there is in-person homeschooling, that's going to be something that is signed up for on a one-on-one basis. We're not going to be doing any group learning scenarios with that anymore. I've found that parents are really wanting a lot of one-on-one time more than they're needing and wanting the group scenario. We're cool with that, so we got rid of the group classes. A lot of the children are going back to public school, but the parents are still concerned that they're not getting the proper they're just concerned that the children aren't at the level that they need to be, so they're wanting extra help, so to speak. So we're changing that division as well. So just another quick rundown. Lizzie's Alkaline Kitchen is still going to be Lizzie's Alkaline Kitchen. We're still going to be doing the cooking classes. Learning with Lizzie is still going to be homeschooling, but it's going to be one-on-one. We're not doing any group classes anymore. Lady of the Tree is still going to be foraging, but we're getting away from foraging and doing videos on foraging, and we're going more into group foraging, groups of any 2 or more people. And if you need a one-on-one forage, you can do that, but we prefer groups of 2 or more. And we're going to start doing more city walks and more mountain walks like that. Now, as far as the special forage products, those are the 3 that are still available, but they're only going to be available by season, and we're not going to do any more sourcing. So as far as sourcing is concerned, we're going to leave that up to you guys. We have definitely put enough information out so where you guys should be able to source your own herbs. We've been, talking about that and putting a lot of really good free information, education, and resources out there, so everyone at this point should know how to do that. If you haven't been following Ascension Healing and Lizzie's Alkaline Kitchen, you should know just from my page in general. You can use the Lizzie B. Gold Facebook page as a resource page. You can pretty much type things in the search bar and it will pop up. But so we're not going to be doing that anymore, but that's okay. Like I said, we are still going to have an area for special requesting. So that being said, there is only one more update that I wanted to give to you guys. There has been a lot of motion and a lot of movement and a lot of talk about wanting to do more Instagram stuff. Okay, we are working on it, you guys. Lady of the Tree has her Instagram page. That is where we're going to be really seeing a lot more of the foraging photos and videos take place, but that is not a page that I am in control of. I have very specific people that work that page for me. So if you're contacting me at Lady of the Tree on Instagram and you're noticing that it's not me personally replying, that's because that page is run by Sabian Journeys LLC. Lady of the Tree is a business that Sabian Journeys LLC owns, and Lady of the Tree's Facebook and Instagram is fairly new, and it is controlled by our beta team. That's not something that I personally go on, though all the content is mine. These are people that are taking videos and photos and stuff for me, guys. So please, if you have any personal messages or anything that you want to send, call the Sabian Journeys LLC business line. You guys know that number, 540-400-6465. If you call that number, it will give you the current text message line in case you need it. So, these are the changes, and this is everything that's really to be expected. Now, that being said, we are going to wrap this little live video up with a couple words here. Number one, if you are doing something for your health or for your life, your environment, your journey, whatever it is that you've decided to choose to title that with, if it works, if what you're doing to do better or eradicate a problem, whatever it is, if it works, you will know, because it will not affect you anymore. Okay? If it's still affecting you, then it does still exist and it didn't work, whatever you did. So we need to be sure that we are keeping in mind, okay, these are the golden rules of healing thyself. If you are doing something to get better, do not say, well, this is what I'm doing, and then someone says, well, do you feel a difference? And you say, oh, well, kind of, but not really, or, well, that shouldn't be your answer, okay? Because we'll say this again. If it works, then you won't feel it anymore. If it works, then whatever it was will go away. If it did not go away, if you are still affected and still feeling it, it's because whatever you did and whatever you're doing did not work and is not working. There is no such thing as having to be on a specific pill for your entire life. There is no such thing. Because if it works, it will work and it will eradicate the issue. There is no such thing as being on a specific type of regimen. And when I say regimen, I mean something that you're doing to get rid of a problem. I'm not talking about the things that we do to guarantee that we're not going to be sick in a detrimental way. I'm talking about things that we do to get rid of an already existing serious detrimental problem. Okay? So, anyone who knows me, please understand, I am speaking about detrimental illness, sickness, and disease. Detrimental illness, sickness, and disease is what we're talking about. So if you are not on that wavelength, understand that when you come to my page, that's the wavelength that we are on. So that is the type of language that you're going to hear spoken. Do not take it offensively. Do not take this offensively, okay, you all? This is for everyone to learn. This is for all of us to learn. If you are doing something and you are fighting or battling something that is detrimental going on in your life and in your health, that thing that you are doing should not just be maintaining in a way where you can get by, or it hurts but it doesn't hurt that bad, or it's bad but it's not as bad as it used to be. That's not the type of healing of thyself that we're talking about here at the Ascension Healing Place. Okay, we're talking about when something actually works and the pain goes away. When something actually works and the discomfort goes away. When something actually works and then the reason why you did it causes that thing to just kind of disappear, and then it's gone. It's gone, And then it's about maintaining. But the idea is that once it gets to the point where it's detrimental, we are no longer in the we cannot be in the mind state of maintaining at that point. We have to be in the mind state of pure eradication, you guys, okay? We have to be in chelation mode, which is stripping, because when it becomes detrimental, at that point, you need to act, you need to move, you need to make it happen. That's not something that you want to work on. And then say that you're still working and still working and still working and still working and still working, because then you're working and working and working and working and working, and you're like that hamster in the wheel. You're not going anywhere. If it doesn't work, in 6 months, if you're not feeling changes, in 6 months, if you're not feeling changes that you know for a fact are making permanent holds on your life, if you're not feeling what this does to you, after day 4, 5, 6, and 7, you are doing something wrong. I promise you are. Maybe you're maintenancing. And the moment you get a little bit of relief, you're okay, and then you can go back to whatever it was that caused the problem in the first place, because now you know how to gain a little bit of relief. You've learned how to get a little bit of relief. If that is the way you want to live, that is the way you can live. Nobody is stopping you from living that way. Do you? It is perfectly fine to do that. But that is not who I'm talking to. Okay? Now, I do talk to those people a lot too, where I'm okay, I just need a little bit of relief. Okay, where there's some things that you can do to get a little bit of relief from whatever it is that you feel like has come detrimental. Or there's going to be some things that you can do to get a little bit of comfort, even if you feel like what you're going through is not detrimental. But where we're going with this is when you come across a point where Detrimental or not, you've had enough. Detrimental or not, you don't want it anymore. Detrimental or not, it's not something that you know want in your life. It's not something that you want to maintenance. It's not something that you want to deal with. You want it gone. You want it eradicated. You want it out of your life. You're no longer satisfied with a little bit of relief. You're no longer satisfied with a small amount of time going by where it feels a little bit better. You've come to the point where you want something permanent. You've come to the point where those little momentary, times, those momentary lapses of no pain, no discomfort, happiness, joy, and peace, you've come to a point where you want it to be more than momentary. You understand what I'm saying? That's going to be the difference. That's going to be the difference in maintenancing and really getting down to the problem and eradicating it. It's very windy. The wind is picking up. I'm kind of glad because it's a little bit warm out here. But I hope you guys can hear what I'm saying. I'm going to go over and watch this video here in just a moment to kind of be sure that we're all on the same page. And if I have to do the video again, I will. But I want you guys to know the difference between maintenancing and eradicating, maintenancing and chelation, because we get a lot of people that come to us and they want a quick fix. They want a quick fix. They want us to fix the problem. They want a quick fix. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies, please get out the way and let these men open these doors. Thank you. So, and that is something that we get a lot. People want a quick fix. They want to, they want to come to you and have you say, I can give you these 3 herbs, and these 3 herbs are going to fix all of your problems. That's never going to happen. Or they want to have us say, well, I can give you this capsule, and this capsule is going to change your life. No, that's not going to happen. If you're looking for that temporary maintenance and that temporary relief, it's possible that you'll get that. But I'm talking to the people that are done with the temporary. They're done with the momentary, and they're wanting something a little more solid, okay? Something that's a little bit more dependable. Something that is really going to allow you to answer this question when someone says, well, did it work? Because if it worked, then you're obviously not feeling that anymore. If it worked, then the experience is over and done. If you're still feeling it and you're still affected, then it did not work. You want to be able to say that what you're doing worked. Past tense. Not, oh, it's still working. Well, if it's still working, then you're still working on something, right? We should be able to get these tests from our doctors that say one thing and then go home and bust butt so that the next test can say something different, you guys. And then you learn what caused you to end up in that spot. You educate yourself on it, and don't be afraid of the answers that you get. They are what they are. The answer is, you can't change that. It is what it is. Say, you get a result that you don't like, and it means you're going to have to give up something that you really enjoy. Oh, well. Are you maintenancing, or are you eradicating and chelating? Are you just wanting to feel better, or do you want to be better? Because you can feel better all you want, but that doesn't mean that you're better, because the problem is still there. I know this firsthand, friends and family, okay? And I'm only telling you this because I've experienced it myself. You guys know this is my life. If it's eradicated, if it's done, and if it's over, it doesn't affect you anymore and you won't feel it, okay? But if it still affects you, it's not gone. You didn't eradicate anything. Okay, but I love you guys. I'm not going to stay on here long. I promised y'all this is going to be quick. So one last rundown. The Ascension Healing Place is about to be out of beta. We're about to be out of the live beta stage. And we're going to be making the final changes of deleting the single products and putting on everything educational, informational resource, because I realize that's what you guys need the most. You need to learn how to do this instead of getting into the habit of having people do it for you. I love you guys very much. I'll let you know as soon as all the changes are made. We're literally going off of what you guys asked for. I thought you guys wanted more product, more things that were pre-done. Then I realized everyone was calling me and saying that they're spending money on product that they have sitting in their house and they're not using it because they don't know how. So we have heard you, we're listening, and we love you, and we made all the beautiful changes that you wanted to have. And I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to sign off. Lizzie B. Gold from Lizzie's Alkaline Kitchen, the Ascension Healing Place, where Ascension Healing takes place. Sabian Journeys LLC. Thank God for Dr. Sabi, everybody. Look inside yourself, get the answers, think about what I said. It will come to you, I promise. And we are signing off. Grand healing, grand ascension, grand healing, grand ascension. Okay, to everyone, peace, love, blessings, healing, 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 and namaste.